are all here this Monday morning, ready to wake up with Wakanna, with our own CEO and visionary, Melissa Boston. We're coming up on an anniversary, I think, of 17 years. Oh my God, how the time flies. Yes, this young lady impacted my life the very first day I met her because she said she had just fired her boss the day before, 33 and a half years old, making six figures. But hey, that job was not giving her the fulfillment or the time freedom she needed for her life. Went into social selling full time, hit MVP at three different companies, built teams in over 46 countries, turned around in 2017 to do a pivot and come back as the CEO of a cannabis company and took that company from 8,200 to over $200,000 a month. And 2019, here we are founding Wakanna, and we are so excited. And guess what, guys? Almost 3.5 years later, almost four, really, it's only the beginning. So without further ado, is our CEO out there? I want you to
Hey,
take
Phyllis,
it.
I am out here, and good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning to everyone, and always excited to get on the line, hear your voice, and hear all the excitement out there, all the momentum out there, and just thank you for being so gracious. Thank you for, just opening up this call every single Monday for all that you do Monday through Friday to really give us that morning inspiration we need. And so I wanted to say to everybody on the line, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to give a shout out to all of our brand new founding members. If you are on the line this morning, I want to say good morning to you as well. And for those of you on the line who are looking at Wakanna and you're super excited but haven't yet made that commitment, I want to say good morning, good morning, good morning to you as well. And we're going to give you some information this morning to really help you make that decision. And for all of our phenomenal distributors, our top leaders, our emeralds, our diamonds, our rubies, our sapphires, our pearls, our jades, all of those of you out there who have achieved CV, whether it's bronze, silver, gold, or platinum, I want to say good morning, good morning, good morning to you, because this is the time to get excited, and you can feel the excitement in the air. And I want to lead this call by sharing our vision and mission. Our vision is we exist to help end the negative stigma that has caused communities around the world to suffer and lose out on the health and wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. Our mission is we are the catalyst to stir a movement that inspires people to confidently move into the legal space as entrepreneurs, formulators, and investors, evoking the courage and strength of people to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. Also, too, just want to ask everyone to please keep our very own VP of training, keep his family, keep him uplifted, keep his wife uplifted in prayers. That is Dan Johnson on the loss of his father. I know Phyllis, you and Paula G and Ernestine went to support him on Friday. And I know he is just so appreciative for all the Wakanna Nation family who's been reaching out in any way, any capacity. So let's just keep him uplifted. Also, too, guys, we are at the home stretch. I mean, this is November the 21st. So just 9 days left before we conclude our most epic month ever, okay? And this is really where it gets the most exciting. We have witnessed events happening all across the country. I know the following weekend we were there in Indiana, and I know this past weekend we had Willie Mooney and our very own CSO, Phyllis Nash, holding it down here in Chicago, giving you two extraordinary opportunities to get your prospects and guests and customers in front of them to learn more about our founding member program. We will have another opportunity, so stay tuned. This will be via Zoom. In fact, we're going to have several opportunities, and I'm going to share those today. Also, too, I got to give a shout out, okay, to Albany, New York, and the amazing team led by Fatima Horn. I'm telling you what, I am just always honored, when I'm asked to come anywhere to meet the phenomenal team. This is my second time being actually able to come to Albany. And it is officially, my new favorite small city in America. If you have never been to Albany, you've got to get there, guys. It's just something special. about that city. I'm going to give a shout out to Crystal, to Rosalind, to Stephanie, to Maddie, and of course, again, to Fatima Horn, the dynamic team that really helped lead such an amazing, extraordinary weekend. It kicked off on Friday, okay? We had a meet and greet, had a chance to meet several of their customers, several of their prospects. On Saturday, had the opportunity to attend the amazing expo they host every year. And it was super exciting because we met so many new customers. We did scans, had a chance to do some networking. On Saturday night, oh my goodness, do you know they actually honored Fatima Horn? She received just such an epic award for her leadership in the wellness area in the Albany area. And so it was just something to witness, guys, because this was the distinguished group of Albany. We're talking about the movers and shakers. We're talking about the people that make it happen, even the top TV personalities and radio personalities. They had amazing performers that got flown in. I mean, we're talking about some of the superstars across the country. And just to know that our team is making such an impact. And every time I travel, I say, it's good to take notes, guys. It's always good to stay humble because you never know also the opportunity for you to learn. And I actually always pick up nuggets when I get to Albany because Fatima, if you've ever heard her trainings, I mean, you've probably heard them on vending, but she just has a lot of great ideas, okay? Whether it's things she's doing on the marketing side, her creativity, her professionalism, her leadership. And so I did take lots of pictures. So for those of you out there who love vending, love cute ideas, love amazing ideas to really keep, your customers informed, to really boost your sales, well, I have those, and we're going to share some of that with our marketing team because Fatima is always that person who likes to bless everybody. And so we're going to share some of her great creativity, and that's really a part of her success, is her natural ability to be creative and then the ability to build a tribe. This is about building your tribe. And what I witnessed with that group, that just like many of you around the country, you're building your tribe. These are people that are not only like-minded, so you love the energy, you love the synergy, you love just the fellowship, that's always great. But people also who are focused on going somewhere, right? People who want to go and take their lives to the next level, people who want to build a legacy, okay? So yes, we had fun, but it was really also great to mastermind, really to have a chance to pour also into the team as they ask questions. In fact, we went live on Zoom, and so a lot of our team from across the country was able to plug in too, and again, just had such an epic time. And then that evening on Saturday, guys, we did get a chance to party too. So check our Facebook photos out. I know Fatima's already put some of those out there. We were dressed in our dresses that, were like the Hollywood red carpet dresses, okay? And so that was just super exciting. And what was really powerful is a lot of the people that came out, whether it was people that came out Friday, people that came Saturday for the actual expo, they actually came and attended our private session on Sunday. And this was where we had a chance now to expose them to the founding member program. And what was super exciting, and this just shows you every time you're scanning, right? A lot of times, again, we're focused on health because that's where the person is coming to you at. They want to know what's happening on the inside of your body. But do you know that there's so many people also that you're scanning that are business-minded people? And so those business-minded people got invited to come out on Sunday. And what was exciting is we're now witnessing several new people who literally, some of them just met them on Saturday, coming on board as new founding members. And what that tells you is right now, if you're pushing for any goal in this business, if you're trying to take your business to the next level, maybe you're trying to go Ruby or Emerald, it's really about sometimes going out and finding fresh, new blood. In fact, what was also exciting is many of the people that I met, when I talked to Crystal, she was sharing how she met Fatima at a vending event. She was there vending another product. And Fatima came there, talked to her a little bit about what we're doing. And now she's a partner, a founding member, someone who's super excited about taking her business with Wakanna to the next level. And so a lot of times we get so down and out, right? Because you get focused on the people who's been on your list, who's not made a commitment, but there's so many people that are out there waiting for you to come and talk with them, waiting for you to invite them to do something different. I mean, think about yourself and how blessed you feel because somebody connected you, somebody talked to you. So what if there's people around you that you've not exposed or given them the opportunity, not just to be your customer, but to also learn about the business side and how you decide to pivot that conversation is by listening. See, you have to listen enough that you can find that there are people out there that might be working a corporate job and perhaps they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And guess what? If you didn't take the time to listen, you don't even know that that could be your next Phyllis Nash. That could be your next Dr. Rita. That could be your next Fatima Horn. That could be your next Willie Mooney, your next Gigi Harris, next Beverly Blair. But again, we've got to take that time to listen, take that time to network. And when you do that, you're going to see some exciting things happen for your business. And I also do want to give a shout out for Maddie because she invited me to church on Sunday. And I'm telling you what, it was just such a blessing to be there at the Metropolitan Church there in Albany. They had Greek Day, okay? So for all of you out there, whether it's the Willie Moonies, the Dr. Ritas, Dr. Joy, I know you've also pledged, but so all of the fraternities and sororities out there, you would have loved this, okay? Everyone came representing their school. And then for those who were in the Divine Nine, they came with their special attire on. They even had a show. They actually strolled, okay? And it was exciting because they strolled to the song, The God in Me, okay? And the pastor, oh my goodness, it was just so powerful because his message really resonated. In fact, it resonated with me so big that I said, listen, Maddie, send me a copy of that sermon because I have a few people I need to bless with that. And today I'm going to give you just a little bit that I want to share because he talked about the power of bouncing back. And at any time in your life, it is never too late to bounce back. And oftentimes, as you're building your business, you're encountering people that are trying to discourage you. And sometimes it's your family and friends. They think they're looking out for you, so they're going to go do some research, and then they're going to tell you about why you shouldn't do Wakanna or why you shouldn't do this. And it's kind of crazy because when you think about it, and Phyllis, you made this post on, I think, Friday, right, or Saturday that blew me away. It says so many times, we're okay. We're spending 40 years of our life, okay, working a job where we end up broke. And the reality is it's not just that we end up broke. 95% of us at the age of retirement are dead broke or broke, right? We're either dead broke or dead, okay? That's the reality, 95%. And so most people, when you really think about it, because of programming, because of how we were programmed, maybe we don't understand the power of network marketing. I love what Javaris talked about when he said he doesn't just talk about, hey, why Wakanna is better or this or that. He says, I talk about why the industry is great. See, we don't oftentimes respect the industry because no one ever told us to go out, find a good network marketing, and get flat out wealthy. And so most people make the decision to go on that 40-year plan instead of taking 2 to 5 years, rolling up your sleeves. Yeah, you're going to work hard, okay, but you can work smarter too. Leverage the power of social media. But at the end of the day, after 2 to 5 years, what we witness, and if you've ever read the book, Your First Year in Network Marketing, it tells us and it reminds us that people that stay committed to this industry, and when you really think about it, he's talking in that book about at least 10 years, but he's talking about the people that are on the 10-year plan and how the majority of them end up actually becoming flat out wealthy, okay? But the reality is most people don't stick with anything that involves direct sales or network marketing for 10 years, for 2 to 5 years, right? What they do is they get in, and as soon as they get enough no's, they jump out of it, and they stay committed to a plan that is guaranteed that 95% of people are going to fail in that plan. And what's powerful about our industry, it's not just the wealth, but it's the education we get for free. See, most corporate jobs aren't trying to educate you on how food, right, could be medicine or your slowest form of poison. But health companies like Wakanna and other great ones out there do just that. So we feel that network marketing, it is absolutely a better way. And whenever he talked about bouncing back and he talked about the fact that people that are distant from you, right, people that might feel they're close because maybe in childhood you guys were close, maybe you were raised in the same household, but right now maybe you live in 2 different cities. Maybe you only talk once a month. So they really don't know where you've changed. They don't know how you've evolved, but they're still judging you from the same eyes in which they knew you back in childhood. So it's these same people that are so distant from you that want to tell you what you can't do or what you can do. And so we've got to stop allowing people to speak from their podium, right? Telling us about, hey, don't do that business, telling us, things that aren't going to help us progress our life to the next level. So whether your bounce back is financial, because maybe you've been to that place where your paycheck to Monday, like Dr. Lynn says, perhaps you filed bankruptcy, perhaps you're looking in your account right now and you don't see a way to do the founding member program. He talked about whether your bounce back has to do with finance, career, or health. We are powerfully designed. We are powerfully made, and you can bounce back from anything in your life that is ailing you, that's hindering you, but you've got to get those naysayers out of your life. You can take a text from them, maybe talk occasionally, but if it's the negative Nancy's that are in your ear every single day telling you what can't work, telling you what you can't achieve, think about how that's going to stop you from going to the highest levels of your life. And so you want to start associating with people that are like-minded. You want to build your tribe of people that are focused on their health, people that are focused on your wealth. Because the reality is, when you think about creating wealth, I was listening to something the other day, and it says all you need, right, is to have about 2.5 million. Now, you might think, Melissa just said all you need is to have about 2.5 million. And you might be looking at your account right now and saying, I don't even have $100 there. Maybe I barely have $2,000. We listened to Lynn, and she talked about the average African-American female between a certain age group, has a net worth of about $1. And so you might think, well, how can I make this happen? Well, see, it's businesses like this. When I look at all these phenomenal experts on wealth coaching, all of them consistently say, it's not enough just to invest. It's not enough to look at just the crypto market. You've got to make extra money. You have to have extra income coming in, and you've got to properly budget that income. And so what you want to do is have a business like this that's going to build residual, because the power of creating that $2.5 million is you can now live off $100,000 a year, because that's what that $2.5 million can make you, which means you can finally be in a position where money is working for you. And aren't you ready to get on the other side of money, okay? Where you're not struggling from paycheck to Monday, but your money is working for you. And so if you say yes to that, we've got to stop the mentality of thinking these jobs, which means just over broke, are going to set us free. I've never seen someone who worked a job and became flat out wealthy, okay? We can't own our job, and we cannot pass our jobs on to our children. And so what you want to do is you want to get a business, and you want to work that business. And now as we're leading up to Black Friday, I want to give you a plan so that you can not only work your business, but kick it off this week so that you can have the most financially successful season of your life. And before I get into that, I want to also give a shout out to our staff, because when I was there in Albany, it was exciting to hear them pour into our staff. Let us know how our customer service, our shipping, let them know how the marketing, the communication gave so many glowing reviews. And so I want to just again tell our team that you are just amazing. We are thankful for your leadership. We absolutely have the best team out there. And I'm telling you what, folks, it's only going to get bigger and bigger. Our team also has a message for each and every one of you. They said if you are in the Chicago area, they want you to stop by this week before Black Friday and get your founding member pack. Pick it up. Or if you have old orders, guess what? You want to go get that too. See, they've been doing a phenomenal job. You've noticed these founding member packs are already shipping out. But a part of the problem now is we have a backlog of so many orders that need to get picked up, that were purchased for pickup, that are just sitting there. So you want to make sure you get those orders picked up. Please do it by Wednesday. I'm going to go through our holiday hours too, because we do have some special holiday hours. In fact, on Wednesday, we're going to be open from 10 to 2 p.m., but on Black Friday, of course, we're going to be open not only from 10 to 6, but there may be some opportunities for you to call in if you need some help after hours too. So we will keep you posted. Our operations team is committed to ensuring that you have the most successful Black Friday, and we're going to do everything we need to make sure that happens. Also, too, guys, I want to let you know about last week's deals, because last week's deals were actually supposed to expire midnight on Sunday. What we've done in true Wakanna fashion, because we want to help you win, okay? We want to help you achieve your goals, and we know that oftentimes we end stuff on a Sunday, we get emails and technical problems, and so one last time, until midnight tonight, any deal we've ran so far since last Monday, you can get. But let me just make this clear. When you wake up tomorrow, and if you're looking for that low price on the pain cream, you're looking for the low price on the flat belly gummies or the Hemp MD, you're not going to see that tomorrow. You're still going to get 25% off, but this is the day you want to go, show up, show out, get your customers to your site, let them get in early so that you can really set your Black Friday week off in the right direction. Now, speaking of Black Friday and Blackout Week, today we've also added to our Black Friday specials, Flight 25, Flight 50. Those have been discounted even lower prices. In fact, you can get a whole bottle of our Flight 25 after the extra discount, $26.21. Our Flight 50 after the extra discount, and we know this has a retail price of $69.95. We've had it on sale for $59, but with our special that we applied on top of all of that, you're going to walk away with that one for $37, okay, and 46 cents. So today, you want to snatch up all those Flight 25 and Flight 50 gummies. These are phenomenal products, also to sample for people who you know love THC. Delta 8 is such a better alternative. Tomorrow, we're going to have our Pure and Power gummies at an extra special discount. On the 10th day, which is Wednesday, we're doing select body and hair care products. On the 11th day, for those of you who love our smokables, our virus defense and PPE, that's going to be available also at an extra low discount. Also on the 12th day, which is Black Friday, oh my goodness, we've put together so many epic specials, but our flat belly will be the superstars on Black Friday along with our founding member packs. In fact, you're going to be able to walk away with the flat belly cleanse for as low as $78. That's never happened, guys. So this is just the time, and we know that in between holidays, that 7-day is a perfect solution, but we know that in 2023, everybody wants to create a new me, as Latrice Levitz told us, and so that 21-day cleanse, we're going to start an actual company-wide promo to get every single person who wants to take their health to the next level to join us on January 1st as we kick off a company-wide 21-day cleanse. Also, too, on Black Friday, you're going to want to make sure you actually spend at least $250. Now, this is $250 after the discount. So that means you probably spent about $400 or so. With the discounts now, it's about $250. But every order where we see the number $250 or higher, you are going to get a special gift. What we're also going to do is for the first 100 shoppers, you're going to enter a drawing for your opportunity to win a founding member pack, okay? In addition to that, for those who spend $250, we're going to actually also set aside a special promotion for you. You're going to have the opportunity to adopt somebody here in Chicago where you're going to actually sponsor some meals for them. And so you're going to get special recognition because we're going to do that on your behalf. And so that's going to be a social media recognition. So everybody, what you're going to want to do is get on Friday, make sure you spend at least that $250 so that you get that special recognition, because what we're really trying to do is we're trying to encourage community effort. You know, this is our Super Bowl, okay? We want you to win, because when you think about Super Bowl and we about how guys get excited. Some of the women, we get excited about the Super Bowl, guys. Well, let's just think about what Black Friday means, okay? When they say Black Friday, there are some retailers that spend their whole year in the red, which means they're not making any money. But guess what happens? On Black Friday, that changes. Because in business, and I talked about this before, when you look at a grocery store out of $1, 97 cents is already gone. So they're only getting about 3 cents. So that means they have to flip that product over and over and over to finally make a profit, right? And so on Black Friday, they call it Black Friday because retailers finally get into the black. But here's the question. Why do you want to put yourself in a position where the retailers are getting into the black, but you're in the red because you spent your money everywhere else but you? And so the question is, you have to have a business. And not only a business, but you want a business in which there's actually activity, which means you want people online shopping with you on Black Friday. And so what our team is doing, whether it's our marketing team, our communication team, what you see with Dr. Ross, the daily updates on every single deal we're having, text blasts. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure that every single customer that you have is aware of what's happening. And so now what you want to do is you want to do your part, okay? Because, again, we don't want to have that label as conspicuous consumers where everything we own, you see. And so we want to own assets. We want to own businesses, and we want to have a business that gets into the black. We want your business to get into the black. And that means having those conversations with family and friends, letting them know that this founding member pack is closing out forever. This is an opportunity to create a legacy. It is closing out forever. But at the end of the day, whether they decide to become a founding member or whether they just want to shop with you, you want to make sure that you get some activity on your website. You want to make sure your team is aware that they need to log into their website and show up and show out. Because, again, this is our Super Bowl. This is your Super Bowl. This is the time for you to get laser focused. This is the time for you to have a strategy, to have goals, so that you can ask yourself, how much revenue do you want to hit your website on Black Friday? And what's exciting about this year, we actually have 3 opportunities because we know that Black Friday will be the biggest shopping day for Wakanna ever, okay, which is exciting. But what we also know is we have Cyber Monday. What we also know is we still have November 30th, which is the last day of the month, okay? And so the 3 biggest days are ahead of us. And some of you have already counted yourself out. Some of you have already made the decision that you're not going to go ruby, you're not going to go diamond. And here's the thing. I remember a few years ago, it was actually one of our very own people that was close in our network. And, we were trying to explain to them, there's something that happens on Black Friday that transforms your business as long as you've been working it. And they were like, nothing's going on. Their activity was low. And all of a sudden on Black Friday, their business started growing. By the time they got on their website on Saturday, they had hit diamond. Could not believe it. They had to make up about $78,000 for them to go diamond, and they went diamond. But here's the thing. Even though this person had the wrong attitude about it, not understanding what was about to happen, they had been doing the work all year long. And so my point to you is if you've been out there doing the work, this is the time now. You want to go call every single person you have ever talked to about Wakanna and let them know about the biggest sales, let them know about the founding member specials. And if you do your part, I'm telling you guys, you're going to see that this will absolutely be your most financially successful weekend, your most financially successful month of your life. You're going to see numbers that you never even dreamed possible, but you got to do the work. You got to get flat out excited, and you got to go out there and build this business as if your life depends on it. Call every single person you know, because we want to claim this year that, yes, we will be the retailers and not the consumers, okay? We're going to go out there and shop with ourselves because as Christian always reminds us, every single person out there, we are already founding members of something. We just don't have the 1% to show. Whether it's the new iPhone we get every year, whether it's the fact that we're already going to spend $2,000 between now and the end of the year, but we don't have an opportunity where there's a company that's saying, hey, not only will we give you the product that can help you with your health, product that can help you with your wealth, but we're going to let you share in 1% of our gross revenue for the rest of your life. So what you're going to want to do is get everybody you know on our founding member call tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central before Black Friday. This will be the last opportunity to attend a live call. But then on Sunday at 8 p.m., we will have another opportunity where you can have your guests join live. And then guess what? We're going to do it all again on November the 30th. That's the last day, but we want to make sure we go out with a bang and allow you to take your business to the next level. We know on that day, it's going to be a big celebration because we're going to see new diamonds. We're going to see new emeralds. We're going to see new rubies. And you want to make sure that you're in that number. So make your commitment now. Have those conversations at Thanksgiving. Make sure that you are a part of the first 100. Make sure you made your commitment to sponsor a meal for someone in your area so that we can go ahead and donate those food to the food insecurity places across the country. So spend that $250. Get your clients to do the same thing. Let them know. Don't just shop, but shop with the concept. Shop for a cause. Shop to make sure we're empowering our community. Our new founding member pack, remember, we're discounting that $100. Also, remember that we're going to automatically apply the cash back, which means a new founding member with cash back already applied will be able to get that at a price that some of them now will see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because not only can they buy it at that discount, but we do have the 50% option. Now, even though the new founding members close out and all founding members close out November 30th, as long as you've done at least 50% down, you will have till December the 31st to pay the balance. But if you've not got in the door by November 30th, this opportunity forever closes out to those who didn't at least get in the door. So you let everyone know to show up, show out, and this is going to be so exciting because we've also extended our double CV for this year. And so for this month, when you go out and hit your bronze or silver, you're getting double free products. So instead of 50, you're getting 100. Instead of 500 at platinum, you're getting 1,000. And so those are super exciting concepts, right? And so don't forget also our rubies. You're going to win your accommodations paid in Vegas for those who hit ruby or above. We're talking about new rubies, okay? So if you've already hit ruby, guys, then you need to be going to diamond, okay? Our diamonds, guess what? Everyone that hits diamond, your expenses are all paid, airfare and everything, because we're sending you to Dubai. So all of these should be on your mind as you're making this the most successful season of your life. We also want you to have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. And so what you also want to do is as we're gathering with our family and friends, just be mindful. We have phenomenal products, whether it's the virus defense, whether it's the central defense, whether it's our nasal defense, whether it's our black seed, our eucalyptus, our chaga, right? Our king to chaga, our immune support tea, see our CBD, which calms the body down. So we want to make sure we stay vigilant because what we're starting to see is COVID is still active out there. We're starting to still see cases happening across the country. And so you don't want to get together this Thanksgiving, not be prepared. So make sure that you're prepared. Make sure you have your sanitizers and just be mindful because we want to make sure as you're making this a holiday to remember, we're also being safe and keeping our families protected. Also, too, today we have an exciting lineup. And so you're going to want to tune in to Rebound with Wakanna and get that exercise on with our DJ, Dr. Roz. And that happens 8:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday, 2:30 p.m. Central. You want to tune in and learn how to save our strands. At 7:30 p.m., this is going to be an epic corporate call because this is our last corporate call before Black Friday. I know that it's going to be fire, so you're going to want to tune in tonight at 8 o'clock Central is when the presentation actually starts. And then at 8 o'clock a.m. tomorrow, oh my goodness, our Diamond Factory will be fire. So you're going to want to get on, learn the game plan so that you can prepare to make this your best financial season of your life. Also, too, Latrice Levitt, I'm going to give you a shout out because on December the 9th and 10th, we're hosting a live event here in Chicago. So mark your calendars. We're going to have her on in probably about a week so that she can actually share more about what's going to happen. But this is going to be the soul massage experience. Last time, she really didn't have the opportunity to do the full experience. But I'm telling you what, she's put time and attention into this, and it's going to be something you're going to want to participate in. And so with that being said, guys, we want you to go out and have a Wakanna day because we're going to see you at the top, the very top, the tip top. And yes, this time we are busting through the top. Have a phenomenal day.
And one more thing, Melissa. As a special, just getting our people, we had a phenomenal time on Saturday. Mooney and Minister Diamond Mooney and I tomorrow night will be having a live event at the dispensary at 7 p.m. So guys, bring your guests out for a live event. Those of you all that are not here and those that can't get there, put them on the phone call at 8 o'clock. And also on Saturday at noon, we will be having another event at the dispensary here in Chicago. You'll hear more about that tomorrow, but I wanted you to put it on your calendar so you can know and invite and get people out. So like Melissa has been saying this whole time, have the best month ever. Thank you so much. See you in the morning.